You're making more money than your parents did at your age, but somehow you're broker than they ever were, and you can't figure out why. Subscribe right now, because what I'm about to show you is something most people don't realize until it's way too late. You're doing everything right on paper. College degree. Good job. You're responsible. You pay your bills. You don't blow money on stupid stuff. Yet every month feels like you're treading water. Your parents bought a house at 28. You're 32 and can't afford the down payment. They had one car payment. You've got student loans, car payments, subscription services, and a credit card balance that never seems to shrink. There's a reason this is happening. And it's not because you're bad with money, but because the game changed, and nobody told you. There's one specific shift that happened, something your parents never had to deal with, and I'll show you exactly what it is in just a minute. Let me paint you a picture. Your dad graduated in 1985, got a job making $35,000 a year. Felt like good money. The average house in his city? $95,000. He saved for 2 years. Put down $10,000. Got the house. Now you graduated in 2015. Got a job making $50,000. More than your dad, right? The average house in your city? $385,000. You'd need to save $40,000 for a down payment. At your current savings rate, that'll take you 8 years, maybe 10. By then, that same house will cost $480,000. You see the problem? But it's not just housing. Your dad's college tuition? $3,500 a year. He worked summers and paid it off. Your tuition? $28,000 a year. You took loans. You're still paying them. Your dad's car? $8,000. Paid it off in 3 years. Your car? $32,000. 7-year loan just to make the monthly payment work. Everything got more expensive, but your paycheck didn't keep up. And here's the part that keeps you up at night. You're doing everything you're supposed to do and it's still not enough. But there's something else. Something deeper. A shift that happened that made everything harder. And most people your age don't even realize it's happening. Stick with me. This is where it gets uncomfortable. This is the part most people skip. And it's exactly why nothing changes. You think you're struggling because of student loans or rent or inflation. Those are real. But they're symptoms, not the cause. The cause is this. You're living in a different economy than your parents, but you're using their advice. Just work hard. Save 10%. Buy a house and build equity. Stay loyal to your company. That playbook? It doesn't work anymore. And every year you follow it is another year you fall further behind. Here's what changed. Your parents entered the workforce when companies still had pensions, when healthcare was affordable, when a single income could support a family. The median house price in 1985 was 3.5 times the median income. Today, it's 7.5 times the median income. Your parents paid $2,000 a year for healthcare. You're paying $8,000, and that's if your employer covers part of it. They retired with pensions. You're supposed to figure out a 401k that half your paycheck can't afford to fund properly. The system shifted. It put all the risk on you. And it happened so gradually that nobody noticed until it was too late. You're not failing. The structure failed you. And here's the part you don't want to admit. You knew something was off. You felt it for years. But you kept telling yourself it was temporary. That once you got the promotion or paid off that one loan or moved to a cheaper city, it would get better. It didn't, did it? Because the problem isn't you. It's the trap. If this is hitting too close, drop a comment. Even just one word. Because I need to know if you're seeing this too. Now here's the thing nobody talks about. This isn't just about money. It's about time. Your parents bought a house at 28, started a family at 30, retired at 60 with a pension. You're 33 and still renting. You're delaying having kids because you can't afford them. And retirement? You're not even sure it's real anymore. You're not just financially trapped. You're life stage trapped. And there's a specific reason this happened to your generation and not theirs. I'll show you what it is, but first you need to understand the mechanism. Let me show you the mechanism. In 1985, your dad's paycheck went to rent, food, car, utilities, and maybe a phone bill. That's it. Your paycheck today? Rent, food, car, utilities, phone, internet, streaming services, gym membership, student loans, health insurance premiums, car insurance that's triple what it used to be, and software subscriptions for stuff that used to be free. Every company figured out how to extract a monthly fee from you. Spotify, Netflix, Google, Adobe, Microsoft 365, your gym, your meditation app, your meal kit, your cloud storage. 10 years ago you bought software once. Now you rent it forever. Your parents had 5 bills. You have 25. Death by 1,000 subscriptions. And even when you make more money, it evaporates into these micropayments you barely notice. But here's what really gets me. You were told you were special. That if you got good grades, went to college, and worked hard, you'd be fine. So you did. You followed the rules. And now you're 35, living paycheck to paycheck, watching your parents retire comfortably while you're still trying to figure out how to save $10,000. The betrayal isn't that you failed. It's that you succeeded at everything they told you to do, and it wasn't enough. That's the trap. And you're not the only one feeling it. If you felt this exact thing, that sinking realization that you did everything right and still ended up here, leave a comment. Just say trapped. Because this conversation doesn't happen enough. And it needs to. Now here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Your parents' generation had it easier. Not because they worked harder. Not because they were smarter. Because the system was built to help them. Cheap college. Affordable housing. Pensions. Single-income households. Healthcare that didn't bankrupt you. They didn't have to be financial geniuses. The system carried them. You. The system is designed to extract from you. Student loans with interest that compounds faster than you can pay it. Rent that increases every year while your salary stays flat. Healthcare costs that double every decade. A housing market where investors outbid you on every property. You're not competing on a level playing field. You're playing a rigged game. And the worst part? You were never told it was rigged. Remember that shift I mentioned earlier? Here it is. In 1980, the top 1% held 10% of the wealth. Today, they hold 32%. That wealth didn't appear out of nowhere. Came from somewhere. Came from you. From inflated college costs. From wage stagnation. From the financialization of everything. From turning every basic need into a profit center. You're not failing to build wealth. Wealth is being systematically extracted from you before you even get a chance to build it. Here's a story that'll make this real. My friend Sarah makes $72,000 a year. Good salary, right? After taxes, she takes home $54,000. Rent, $20,400 a year. Student loans, $6,000 a year. Car payment plus insurance, $6,500 a year. Health insurance, $4,800 a year. Food, $6,000 a year. Utilities plus internet plus phone, $3,600 a year. That's $47,300. She's got $6,700 left for everything else. For a year. That's $558 a month for gas, car maintenance, clothes, emergencies, entertainment, and somehow saving for a house down payment. She's doing everything right. She's not frivolous. She's responsible. And she's trapped. Just like you. Now here's where this gets interesting. You can't fix this by budgeting better. You can't fix it by cutting out lattes. The problem isn't your spending. It's the structure. And once you see the structure, you can't unsee it. Every subscription, every rent increase, every insurance premium hike, every interest payment, it's all extraction. And it's all by design. The system isn't broken. It's working exactly as intended, just not for you. So what do? You can't opt out of rent. You can't opt out of healthcare. You can't opt out of car insurance. But you can stop blaming yourself. You can stop thinking you're failing because you're not a millionaire by 30. You can stop comparing yourself to your parents' timeline because they were playing a completely different game. And you can start making decisions based on the reality you're actually living in, not the one you were told to expect. There's more to this. A lot more. There's a specific strategy millennials are using to break out of this trap. It's not what you think. And it's not what financial advisors tell you. I'll cover that in the next video. But you need to see this part first. Here's what I want you to sit with. You were set up to feel like this was your fault. Like you just needed to work harder, save more, spend less. But the math doesn't work. And it never did. Once you see it, you start making different choices. Not because you're enlightened. Because you finally understand the game. Subscribe. Because this channel exists so you stop blaming yourself for a system designed to keep you behind. Like this if it landed. Comment if you felt it. And share this with someone who needs to hear it.